Hey, Johnny Roberts. Welcome back to your podcast. I hope you're doing great today.
Oh, we're doing good, man. I'm excited about today. I think
Good.
this is going to be really cool.
Well, I do too, because I'm looking back behind you. I don't know if that's a Bible on your desk back there, but
Oh,
it
it
looks
is.
like a
Yes,
Bible.
there it is, man. Right
And
next to the
we're
stapler.
we're kicking off today with Bible, man. You and I are both followers of Christ. We love the scriptures. The Bible talks a lot in Romans 12, Romans 8, Colossians 3 about mindset, setting your mind on things above, setting your mind on the things of the Spirit, being transformed through the renewing of the mind. And so, as we walk through life, we have to have a great mindset. We need to set our mind properly. And the same holds true, Johnny, in retirement planning. And when we talk about this power of zero, and having the retirement mindset, what we have to do is make sure we are not believing the myths and the lies and the propaganda that has been spread for so many years, because things are different. And everyone listening to this needs to set their mind properly. So I'm going to take the next few minutes, Johnny, let you unpack some of the myths, the misunderstandings of annuities and life insurance, because those two vehicles are incredibly powerful as we talk about the power of zero. So talk about the retirement mindset that people need to have.
Yeah, I think, man, first of all, on the Bible principles, I believe biblical principles work whether you are a Christian or not. They're
They
the
are.
principles that are like set up to help people in
Yes.
all areas of their life. So you follow because you see people that are like, you see them, they're like, not Christians don't really follow the Bible, but they're successful because they follow maybe principles that were passed down from their family that
Yes.
are principles from there. And so one of these principles, like you said, man, is kind of renewing your mind and
Yes.
every day. And I'm not trying to say everything we're talking about is perfect for everybody, but I will
Right.
tell you that if you don't have your mind open up to things to see how, man, this principle really might help me for the next 20, 25 years of my life, help my wife, my husband, my family, my kids, because that's really what it's all about,
Yes.
being able to get through these, navigate these years by not just listening to, like you said, the word propaganda or
Mm-hmm.
just the negative side of things. Man, take a look at some of these vehicles. We talked about life insurance. We'll talk a little bit about kind of different annuity structures today. Take a look at these things because they aren't the same way they were 40 years ago.
Right.
They're set up to help people now. And it's like, well, the insurance companies aren't going to do anything to make my life better. They're about it to make money. But what else to make money? They have to be competitive.
Yes.
So they have to put better products that are actually going to help people out there now because somebody along the way started it first and they
Yes.
started making more money because it helped people. Okay.
Yes.
Anything you buy, any product you buy, it gets better and they're designing it. They want to make money, but also they know they have to make it good or no one's going to want it, right?
That's
Whether
right.
it's a car or anything. Same thing with these products. So quit thinking the old way like, well, life insurance, you just get it, help you get buried. No, not at all.
No.
We talked about that last week. So that's one myth you need to get out of your mind, right? That's not the
Right.
purpose of life insurance if you don't need it to be.
That's right. Yeah, it's there, and it's funny. You were talking about all these things have gotten better, and I went back to in my house growing up, and you probably had the same thing. We had a rotary phone that was actually attached to the wall in the kitchen, right? And you'd have to run your finger around, hit that little metal thing that cut your finger. But that's what a phone was.
That's
But
right.
today, a phone is this other thing that we carry in our pocket that when you open it up, we use it more as a computer with a bunch of different apps, right? And all those
Oh
apps
yeah.
do different things. Life insurance policies today have a lot of apps built into them, long term care apps and different things that make that vehicle now so much more valuable. I mean, this phone that I carry is so much more valuable than the one that was on my mom's wall, even though at the end of the day they both do the same thing. They help me communicate, but this does so much more, so it's more valuable. That's exactly what the insurance companies have done over the years. Is they've gone from a rotary phone on the wall to an iPhone 38 or whatever number we're on these days, and it gets better because there are more apps, there are more ways to utilize it in your life, in your retirement. You've got to have the right mindset to go, help me understand.
Yeah, and listen, I don't own stock in these insurance companies. I'm not the president of these insurance companies. I'm just telling you facts.
Yes.
And facts are you need to have your mindset changed a little bit on, hey, can this benefit me and my family? If it benefits you and it puts you in the best position possible, renew your mind.
That's
You'd be like,
right.
okay, I'm open at that because it helps my family.
And be open to it. And here's the thing with working with Johnny is it's a discussion. It's not like he's going to, bring this to the table on day one when you meet with him and say, you got to sign this. That. No, no. This is a new concept for many people, Johnny, and they're going to have time to stew on this and to read and to think and to ask more questions. And that's why when you're working with somebody, Johnny, you're in conversation with them over a period of time because it takes all of us time to come to a new understanding and go, really? I had no idea. And
That
Johnny's got other people, right? So
You're right, man. It's like think of it this way. All we've been told about retirement, and a lot of times all our financial experts while we're getting there, and I'm not slamming anybody because that's their job, but everything is about the growth and what my statement says every quarter or every month. That's like
yeah,
this is how your retirement is going to be successful. We already know about the buckets. We've talked about that. We talked about tax planning and all those kind of things. But chasing returns in the statement is not a successful retirement plan,
right. Yep.
right? That is not it. So change that mindset first of all, because it goes into all these things we talk about, the taxes, middle buckets, income streams for life. Now, my mindset's changed. The statement isn't the most important thing. It's how do I make that money do the best for me? How do I make the money I have? Could be a life insurance plan, could be some kind of annuity structure, some of these fixed index annuities, which
Yeah.
once again we can talk about next time, that have amazing benefits and
Yeah.
features in them. So life insurance isn't just like, well, that's a waste of money. You're never going to get out of it what you put into it.
Right.
Okay. That is changed now. That's changed now. Okay. Buy term, invest the rest. Listen, we all know what that comes from. We know Mr. Ramsey or whatever. That's the thing, and Susie Orman and all that stuff. But guess what? Term runs out. I just ran into a couple the other day. They still need life insurance. Their term is over and they're in their mid. She's 69 and he's 71. He has major health issues now.
Yeah.
And guess what? They didn't necessarily invest all the extra money that they could have put in the other thing. So he
Right.
can't get life insurance now. But you know how much that $200,000 or that $300,000 or the half a million would help the
Yes.
missus if he passes away or
Yeah.
she does. So if you're younger, if you're retired, man, have a different mindset on life insurance. It's not
Yeah.
just like I'll just put it in the bank and I'll be able to take out the 15,000 when I need to when I'm dead. That's not what
Yeah.
we're talking about here. All right. We're talking
No.
about an overall plan. Life insurance can help with taxes, can help with long-term care concepts, can help with replacement income,
Dude.
all those kind of things that are probably things you need,
Yes.
okay, or are going to need over the next 20 years of your life.
And at the end of the day, Johnny, I know you and I are big fans of annuities and life insurance, but um, when somebody comes in and talks with you, those tools stay in your toolbox for the first meeting or two because you've got to understand, and this is how you operate. The first meeting is help me understand who you are, what you're doing, where you are, what are you wanting to do in life. Take lots of notes, understand, and then come back and say, okay, where do you want to go? And here are some tools. And you've got so many tools in your toolbox. Life insurance and annuities are just two of these tools, but you got so many other tools. And so as you look at planning your retirement, tax savings, that's a tool. You've got lots of tools for that. As you're listening to this, you've got to understand that there are lots of ways to plan so that you can retire at new heights. Life insurance and annuities are part of that for many people, but not for everybody. But the toolbox that Johnny has
Absolutely.
access to and the technicians that Johnny has access to, Social Security experts, Medicare experts, who will come to the table and say, here's what's going to be best for you based on what you have told us. How does
Yeah,
that
we
sound?
that's you're exactly right. We have a team that helps with the investment strategies on
Yeah,
that side of the thing. So it's a holistic approach. I'm not saying you just take everything out of the market and do this or, focus. It's an overall plan though. But the concept here, the principle here is have your mind be open to things that benefit you the best. All
yeah,
right. I've
absolutely.
sat down with people, like I said, we go through 2 or 3 meetings, we present these things, and guess what? It literally does exactly what they told me they wanted it to accomplish from our first meeting. Like
Yeah,
literally, like it's beautiful, these plans. And guess what? well, I talked to so and so and they said it's not good to do this or that, and a life insurance or maybe an annuity or this investment strategy. And I'm not a pushy guy, but I say numbers are numbers.
Yeah.
This plan literally accomplishes your goals, but people like that have a hard time of getting their mind renewed and looking like
Yeah.
I'm just focused in on what I heard or what someone told me about this versus how it is for me. Look at the industry on that side, annuities and insurance plans. Let me tell you something. Some of the most wealthy and successful families
Yeah.
have used these vehicles for years,
Generations.
generations, and they're better and better now. Not just because they've done them, because it has helped
Yes.
accomplish the goals. And their mindset is, yes, this tool is the best for this purpose. Once
Yes.
again, you just said it, Michael, may not be the best for everybody.
That's right.
But I guarantee if you come in with an open mind, man, it could fill a gap. And there's a lot of things that these can help you with. So, man, get your mind renewed. Take a look at this stuff, and we'll help you walk through it to show
Yeah.
you like, hey, this is a good, you're missing this puzzle piece. And this one here fits perfectly into what you need. So,
Absolutely. Well, and that's part of the mindset you're going to learn as you work with Johnny. Go get a copy of his book. Go to retireatnewheights.com. Get a copy of his book. It's right there. You can't miss it. And then schedule a call. Sit down and talk with him. Start the conversation because it's going to take 2 or 3 or 4 meetings probably just to really understand this and say what's best for you, what's best for me, and how do we understand the power of zero in every area of retirement planning, because we're going to be in retirement for a few years. Let's make the most of it. And let's figure out how we can put ourselves in a position to have no losses, no taxes, no worries, and retire at new heights.
that's
Johnny,
right. Pay zero, lose zero, zero chance you run out. Think about that. And are you set up that way? Because there's vehicles that can put you in that direction. It's exciting, Michael, man. So, think about it. It's really cool. I'd
absolutely.
love to talk to you.
Yep. Go to retireatnewheights.com. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Make sure you're just following us because we're diving deep in lots of things that you're not hearing in on social media or in media in general. We're going to tell you what the truth is. You can get Johnny's book. You can sit down and talk with him. Absolutely free, no cost to you. And he's going to help you retire at new heights. So, Johnny, thanks for a great episode. We'll come back next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you then, man.